The Night Runners were real. Just fairy tales, if you ask me.
Hello and welcome in Dying Light once again. Today I want to talk about a subject that it's been moved many times, it's been talked about many times before, and yet it wasn't effectively, changing anything. So here's my thing. Nighttime in Old Villador for new players. Before Dark Night changes, Darker Nights, like where they introduce roaming volatiles, night experience was chilly for everyone, right? However, after the changes, they implement roaming volatiles in Old Villador as well. I'm on my fresh save, but I'm level 2 technically, and once and stamina level 2. Yeah, I'm on level 2. And here's what I'm have to. I mean, the thing is that roaming volatiles are something that people struggle with. New players. We need to take care of new players. We need to help them. And preferably, Techland should do it because it's about their game. People turning, back Dying Light 2 because of unpleasant, atmosphere that they get in starting area. Let's go back to Dying Light 1. Remember,
Someone's been stealing our water.
you
Nobody's
had
doing anything about it. Such a shame.
long time to, implement yourself into game, like start feeling stuff, because the prologue was long enough. One. That's why I like prologue in Dying Light 1 over 2, because you were actually visiting places that you were supposed to play in Haran slums. In Dying Light 2, your prologue is just fucking nowhere. So, I remember my first playthrough, in prologue, because I knew some tips. My friend told me, yeah, just go collect stuff from Stuffed Turtle, or just explore before you complete prologue. And holy shit, that gave me so much freedom because there was no nighttime. There was no virals. There was no problem whatsoever. I was exploring, enjoying the game like crazy. Well, here you can technically get the result-ish where you travel to prologue, but it's not the same. Volatiles. In Dying Light 1, there was introduction quest where you had to collect antizin and burn it. Well, he could hide it, right? But Crane, yeah, he wasn't the brightest person, I guess. But there was an introduction cutscene where the volatiles show up, and you had to like go back to tower. However, it wasn't like crazy enough because yeah, volatiles were introduced. Yeah. It was rough, but I had no problems. Many people didn't have problems, and yeah, volatiles were present from that point. Hear me out. But the density of volatiles were less smaller than it is now. They have fixed positions now, ish, and they respawn when you hide. Here, they reset, they disappear. It wasn't present in Dying Light 2. You could fight at like save point, and yeah, when you went here, you could just go back and slap it, go back, slap it. For some things works like this, for some done. When I enter here, it resets. So they go back to starting position and they start doing their patrol path. Nevertheless, I've been slaughtering volatiles, and what I notice is when I kill volatile, it's almost instantly replaced on the same spot when I, when it starts, its patrol route. So the respawn is not cool because sometimes, yeah, you kill volatile and you want to just go through to reach some area. No, fuck you. That's the thing. Fuck you. Volatiles are merciless for the new players. There is no chance for them to actually do something. Because there is too many of them. There is too many, and there is too many night quests, and lots of people just saying, fuck that, I'm not gonna struggle. Game is just punishing me for some stuff I wasn't present when people complain, right? I would love to have easier night at the start. Let me learn the game, right? And that's a fair point. I mean, it can be hard, sure. But why it has to be punishing for the new players? We want to increase our community. We want to, blossom it. We want to have more and more players joining us, not turning game down and just going away because it's too hard at the start. Yeah, I'm experienced player enough, and I still gonna struggle how to do anything at night with so many volatiles. And I can farm them even on low level. I figure things out how I could, do. I did figure it out. However, when it comes to doing quests like Barney quest, or even getting into metro station, PK's metro station with Hakan, those quests are really, really brutal to do because volatiles will catch you. And at the start, you don't have many points where you can stay, with UV lights. Oh no, you don't. Your immunity is shit. Everything is shit. And what you get instead? You get punished. You get punished. For what? So what we can do, I think, if you have an idea, you should be loud. What I'm planning is I'm trying to gather tons of ideas and send it to Techland as an email. It's rather than just, Redditing it or something. But what we could really do for what they could do, I think I see about 2-3 solutions at the start. One, when you get certain night quests in first game, not New Game Plus, but in the first save, New Game, there should be some kind of, phasing where volatiles are not present so you can do the fucking quests. Or erase them in the New Game Plus. Don't put, but the phasing mechanic would have to work. They would have they would need different version for Old Vildor, and I'm not sure if Techland is capable of it. However, they might be. But yeah, they could be, like, implement different phasing. Like, when you start, there is no volatiles. Night is like typical night. At spitters, instead of volatiles, at howlers, spitters, whatever. And volatile from time to time. Like from time to time. Like, instead of having like fucking 4 around me, 3, 4 around me. Yeah, there is 4. Replace them with something else and just leave 1. So a new player can see Volatile and can like sneak out. Look, dinner time. That would help. And when you reach, you know, the second part, when you unlock, you know, central loop, when you unlock that, boom, volatiles can show up here. That would make sense, right? That would make more sense. And yeah, you can then drop volatiles. Even what they could do is adjust it to difficulty. Like on easy, there is 1 every 4. On normal, there is 2 every 4. And on hard is 4 out of 4. Nightmare 5 out of 4. But that would solve the situation where people are just unable to do anything at night because it's too damn hard. Volatiles are brutal. They could tweak numbers with volatiles' health, damage stuff, but then the amount of volatiles still going to be a problem. What else? The chase, it's gonna be endless chase because volatiles are literally everywhere. People have problems with too fucking many volatiles. They're everywhere. They were not like that in Dying Light 1. You could be sneaky. There were volatiles, yeah, sure. But they were not everywhere. Like, come on. They're here. They're literally everywhere. And okay, let me. Wow. He was running away and still trigger a chase. What? What horseshit was that? Seriously. And they're coming back. I hate that reset. What else? What else we could do? I don't know. Make one of the Trinity and Quarry end without volatiles? Or don't spawn volatiles to certain quests even? No, I think the central loops respawning, spawning point would make much more sense. But we really need to help new players, otherwise we're not gonna improve numbers, and not improving numbers which means, you know, game is not doing well. And we really would need more people. But yeah, I was thinking like, I'm gonna do some backup quests, right? No, I'm not. Because it's impossible for me to do anything on level 2. These volatiles are fucking everywhere. And so, I'm interested in your opinion. What do you think? what they should do. Because clearly they are not addressing this problem at all. And that's a bummer. That's a really bummer because they really do something about it. And I don't see them doing anything. Okay, they introduced guns. Guns won't fix anything at all. Because volatiles are still going to be here. I don't know. The game 1 was so much fluid when it comes to night. It was so much better. It was darker, and you didn't need shit filter. Seriously. Filter is terrible. Haran Sunset is great, but look at this red color and darker night filter. Jesus, saturation is just burning my eyes. It's so... and pink, the purple from UV is also just so terrible. But yeah, streets are darker. But yeah, it's just the game was just way better. And yeah, I'm not the like crazy like Dying Light 1 was better, fuck Dying. No, I like this game. I really like this game. I just want more people to enjoy it. So I'm hoping you will tell me some ideas. If not, send Techland email by yourself. If we will send enough, information about new game being absolute shit for new players, maybe they'll address it. We need to hope, because we don't have any way to communicate with Techland. Oni Zombie could do it, but after recent complaining, I don't know if they're going to hear him. I don't know. He did not address that problem either. So Oni, if you ever going to listen that, you're gonna watch this video ever, please contact Techland. You have like higher option to be here. And let's help new players. And yeah, I hope it's gonna help. If not, well, fuck, you're going to have to adjust. And nighttime in Old Villador at a new game going to be your hell.
The first tournament in 3 years.
So yeah, together with Baka, want to thank you for watching. And yeah, good luck new players. You're going to need it, at least for now. Take care, and bye-bye.